Today we are going to do 368 divided by 8 using the area model. When we do our area model, we are multiplying 8 by big numbers to try to get up to 336. And as we go, we'll chip away. So maybe we do, 8 times 10 gets us up 80, and 8 times 10 again gets us up. And we're just trying to climb up this mountain, chip away at this big number, figure out how much we have left, and then keep multiplying that 8 until we get to 368 or close to it. Because we're dividing, but the opposite of division is multiplication. So when we say 368 divided by 8, we're also saying 8 times what equals 368. Okay, so here's how we'll get started. We're going to draw an area model, 1, 2, 3 boxes for 3 digits. And remember, the quotient, or not the quotient, sorry, the dividend goes in the middle because we know the biggest number. We're doing small times small equals big in the middle. Your answer is going to end up here, and 8, the divisor, goes on the side. So we're going to do 8 times things to try to get up to 368, but with the area model, all you're doing is chipping away, so you're just trying to get close. So could we do 8 times something will get us to 300, right? Because we're just going to look at the hundreds here. You don't need to look at the whole thing. So could we do 8 times something gets us up to 300? Or, 300 is a lot to think about. Could we think about 30? Because with the zeros, you can take them or leave them. 8 times something get us close to 30. Well, 8 times 4 is 32, which should take us over. Could we do 8 times 3 is 240? 8 times 30 is 240. Let's do that. So 8 times 3 is 24. So let's go ahead and multiply by 30, and that'll get us 240, right? And that's not quite 300, but we're just chipping away here, right? So let's do that. Let's do 8 times 30, okay? So you're just picking numbers that will get a big product, so you can just keep chipping away at this mountain, all right? So 8 times 30 is 240. So we just climbed that mountain. We're trying to get to 368, and we just did 240. So we're, about here. And now we're trying to figure out how much further, how much left do we have. So we're trying to find the difference. And in math, when you're trying to find the difference, you subtract. So 368 minus 240 will tell us how much left we have to climb. 128. Put that over here. And now we'll do this. Can we do 8 times something to get as close to 128? All right, or 100, or just any big number, really. Let's do it. Let's do 8 times something to get us close to 100, right? What about 8 times 10? 8 times 10 is 80. That'll get us pretty close, so let's do that. 8 times 10 is 80. All right, we're just trying to make progress here towards this goal. So put the 10 up here because that's what we're multiplying by. We're trying to find the quotient here, which is what we're multiplying by. So we did 8 times 10, we got 80. And now, we got 80 more. So we got 240, and then we got 80 more, getting closer to the mountain. And now we're trying to figure out how much is left over. So we're going to subtract again to figure out what's left. So 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 minus 8 can't do it, but 12 minus 8 is 4. So we have 48 left over. And now all we have to do is 48 divided by 8. If you know your multiplication tables, 8 times something is 48. So 48 divided by 8 is that thing. You can also skip count your 8s. 48 divided by 8 is 6. So we'll put our 6 here. 6 times 8 is 48. And that shows us that it fits in perfectly. There's no remainders. We were able to hit the top of the mountain exactly. Sometimes you'll come close to the top of the mountain, there'll be 2 left over, or 3 left over, and that'll be your remainder, but in this case, there's no remainder. So we multiplied, here's what we did. We multiplied 8 by 30 to get 240, then we multiplied 8 by 10 to get 80, and then we multiplied 8 by 6 to get 48, and that got us up to 368. So what did we multiply by? 30, 10, and 6. 30 plus 10 is 40, plus 6 is 46. Therefore, 8 times 46 equals 368, meaning 368 divided by 8 is 46. So let's test that out with multiplication. So we're saying 46 times 8 is 368, because that's the opposite of division. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 4 is 36. So we checked it here with our multiplication, and that's how you do 368 divided by 8 with an area model.